Hello everyone. Many of you wondered why I have so much plats and credits. So I'm gonna try and explain to you now. Well, the reason why I have so much credits is because I've been playing with credit boosters for the past 6 months. But anyway, if you'd like to increase your credits, you should do the trials. In the Grenier trials you can find rare caches, which if you're lucky, of course, you can get credit boosters. And by completing these two you can get about 600,000 credits if you have boosters, and this one gives you 400,000. So that's about 1 million every day just from the trials. Considering you're lucky and you found 2 hours, let's say, a credit booster for 2 hours, that's 2 reinforced caches. You can play some Void after the trials, some captures, Tower 3 or Tower 4, or some sabotages or whatever. That's pretty much how you get credits. Another thing you can do is you can sell your Oberons and your ashes. I haven't sold mine for like a few months. As you can see, you can get quite some credits from selling those. Let's see where the Oberons are. Oh yeah. So that's 7.5 mil just from Ash and Oberon parts. Make sure you sell those. Oh, by the way, what I used to do before, I used to sell my duplicate mods. This is a bad idea now because they're gonna make them, you're gonna actually be able to convert them into fusion cores, so I wouldn't sell them now. You can use them to rank up your mods later. I think that's pretty much it for credits. Moving on to plat. I mean, all of us, we go to the Void, we farm sets and we sell them, but the important thing here is don't take anyone's word about the prices of the sets. I mean, do your own investigation, establish your own price, and just go from there and sell your sets. I mean, for example, if you look at Paris Prime, people buy this for 20 plat. It's 5 parts, okay, 4 parts and a blueprint, whatever, and one of it drops from rotation C, I think Tower 2 survival or some survival rotation C, which is, it's actually hard to farm, so I wouldn't say that's worth 20 plat. I always sell mines for above 70, whatever. Another thing you can do, you can max your prime mods. When I started playing the game, they were going for 1000 plat, I think. Some of them were 1.2k for a max prime mod. Right now they go for 500, 600 platinum, but that's cheap in my opinion, so I always sell mine for about above 700 anyway, because you need 528, or was it 24? No, 528 cores to max some prime mod. So if you sell, let's say, the cores for 1 plat each, that's about, let's say, 600 plat. So above 700 is the price I would look for. Another thing is you should play the events, all the events that come up, the operations. Remember the Operation Shadow Depth with the acolytes and all of that. The mods that drop there, for example, Argon Scope. This thing now, this mod, you can find it, you can buy it and sell it for about 300, 400 plat. So imagine if you had just played 2 or 3 days at this event and got 10 of these. That's 3000 plat right now. So play the events, guys. You can ask my clanmates when there's an operation, or my in-game friends. Like, they would ask me to do something and I'm like, nope, I'm playing the event right now, can't do it. So another thing, the Void Trader, yeah, Barrow Key tier. This guy make sure you get the weapons. Make sure you get all the weapons from him, because 1 month later you can sell them for 300 or even more plat. Like I remember when they first released Scanna, Prisma Scanna, I think 3 months after that people were selling and buying for 1,000 plat. Believe it or not. I sold one for 700, I sold one for 1,000, and a few months before that for 500 or something. So make sure you get the weapons and you can sell them later. Another thing I do is I breed Kuros every day. Every once in a while I get a Lotus one. Sometimes I get a Lotus bulky one, which are even more expensive. And people are crazy about them puppies, so you can sell them for up to 1,000 plat, some of them. When you're farming prime sets, you know they usually remove, like they removed Loki yesterday. Before they remove it, people were selling and buying for 50 plat. Right now, you can see, want to sell Loki prime set, 300 plat, 250 plat. I've seen people sell it for 500. Of course you'll say that they're selling it, who's gonna buy it, but believe me or not, after a few months, they're gonna buy it. So make sure you farm all those items that they're gonna put into the Prime Vault. I remember a guy was telling me, he told me he bought about 40 Ember sets right before they removed it from the Void. And right now, you can sell an Ember set for 1,000 plat easily. So imagine this guy, how rich he's gonna be right now. People ask for transmutation. I wouldn't, if I were you, I would save all of these duplicate mods. Like, you would transmute these anyway to get nice stances and all of that, but I would save them right now because, as I spoke to you earlier, you're gonna be able to convert them into cores. But anyway, if you want to get some nice stances or whatever, you need credits for that. So I wouldn't transmute if I have a small amount of credits. Transmuting is only for advanced players which have a lot of mods and a lot of credits. So that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, when it comes down to actually selling your stuff, people often say to me, how do you sell them? I mean, they always say, I type in the trading chat and nobody answers me, or nobody private messages me. How do you sell your items? Well, it's all about patience. I mean, I've spent about 2 hours. Sometime I spend 2 hours in the trading chat, and sometimes I make a few thousand plat, a couple of thousand plat. Sometimes I don't make any plat, or I just make a couple of hundred. I mean, it's all about patience, and it's all about when you trade. Of course, when you open the trade chat, if you see there's like 10 people in, you're not gonna sell stuff. You're gonna wait for when people come online so you can sell your stuff, obviously. But it's all about patience, guys. Be patient. You're not gonna get all those PMs all at once. You gotta be consistent and patient. That's pretty much it. I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you for the 1,000 subs. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all the love you're giving me. And if you have any questions, anything about the game, anything, any mod, any builds you would like to know, any end game setup, basically anything about the game, you can ask me so I can know what videos to make. Okay, that's about it.